finally barley sowing day. Interesting to see how we go. It's cold. Kindy cold or something. Let's go. A bit of a balls up on my part. Last year when we put the Evergoal on, I didn't realise it had no insecticide in it. But I found out afterwards and I thought, well, the other pickle hasn't been working either. So I expected an odd weevil, and that side of it's not too bad, but I'm a bit worried about the heat. The stuff is not, I mean, it's not hot, but it's a bit of heat in the barley. That will do no end of harm to germination. But what are you going to do? I'm not going to wait a week, do a germination test and wait about a week. I might as well put it out and see how it goes. Start at about 90 kilos, which is a heavy rate for barley, and see what happens. If it doesn't come up, we'll have to get some other barley from somewhere, or sow something else, sow wheat, I don't know, but whatever. And both silers are the same. And ironically, I've kept a little bit of feed barley, which I put nothing on, and that's fine. So this stuff actually attracts the weevils. It's amazing. Ah, well, you live and learn. Well, we knew and probably should have done something about it, but, you know, time and everything, and she'll be right. But will she? At least it's a beautiful morning. Morning out spraying and seeding. Just gorgeous. And I suppose, if nothing else, we'll at least kill the weeds. So that's probably as big of an achievement as anything this year, I think. Ah, well, we can only do what we can do. Just did a test weighing. Weevils are knocked about 0.9 off the test weight, so instead of 70 it's 61. So that makes the first difference. See, in theory, if we calibrate it according to the weight now, it will put more out, which will account for the weevil damage. Like I said, I'm probably not that concerned about the weevil damage. I'm more about the heat in the silo. That's sort of what worries me the most, but anyway, let's get this calibration done. On the flip side, with this sort of thing, you've got to be a bit careful. Everyone gets wound up about it. Things like barley and oats will grow pretty well, and I've heard of people doubling the rate because of the weevil damage, and ends up coming up about 4 times as thick, like it over the top. So you've got to be careful not to go overboard with it. There is damage, but not maybe it's not as severe as we initially think. Well, it looks good now at one block. Oh, let's get this show on the road. Feels like it's been forever. It's been a week, over a week since we went seeding, so just incredible. I mean, we're still sort of early anyway, but yeah, a man gets itchy. A man gets antsy. Alright, let's get into it. Oh well, so I was a bit disappointed not to get it in last week for the rain. Truth be told, it is going in a lot better. Just nice, just a bit of moisture, pulling nicely. Yeah, it actually should be about as good as that could be. Couldn't ask for it better. Moisture under the stub was good, and it's sort of yeah, just right. So I guess there's a silver lining in everything. What a picture. Here we go again. Just look at that for a day. Isn't that gorgeous? Well, that's all the lead milk we're planning to sow this year. We'll fill this up and we'll fill the third up. hopefully there's enough to match that at least. Take this in, put the Cyclops in, I guess, and see how bad that is. I know that's probably going to be similar. Live and learn, don't we? Oh well. It'd be too easy if we were perfect. Pain, there's not enough, so we got to go and put the barley in, and we got to put fert in too, and come back out here and top that up. Alright, see you later. See you soon. We won't be far away, but I'm sure we'll meet again. This little bit not so bad, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so far a bit better than the leaf. Doesn't look so bad looking like that, but there is dust in it. Still a bit patchy. Might be better than the Libra. Maybe. Bit of a relief. This stuff's alright. So it shouldn't have, there's a bit of warmth in it, but not many weevils at all. I think that other side has got a leak in it. That's why I had worse issues. Quick sheep feeding break too. That's a pain in the bum of sheep and seeding at the same time. But what a lovely day for it. Lovely afternoon. Well, I seem pretty hungry. Don't want them to lose condition this time. Only here for a few more, well, half of them. But this time next week we'll be drafting the best ones off. Well, for better or worse, we'll try loading with this tractor. I don't know whether it might end up being just as quick to unhook the other one, but we'll see. Just a pain in the ass because I've got to go need a bit, and I've got to go spraying straight away too. So we'll try this. So it's not something to do that often anymore, because that tractor used to do all the loading, but it's not as quick because it doesn't hold as much, and it's a bit of a tight fit for height, although fits easy for width. So anyway, there was something's a hissing in there. It's not hot. Oh, there you go. Stop. Maybe it's the radiator cap. Maybe. Doesn't fill you with a lot of confidence, the old girl. Good old girl that she is. What do you think, old man? Going okay? Up your standard? Very good. We'll just top this off and do a bit more spraying, and then try and knock a bit more out tonight. Oh, we're getting there. Steadily, that's all you got to do. After what seems like forever, we're back out seeding again. Oh boy, loading trucks, changing varieties. We've still got to run this one out. Feeding sheep, spraying. It's all been happening. Everything. Ah, gee willikers. Looking after children, that too. Well, it's midnight. We've run it out. So the lead book's run out here. And we're into the Cyclops. Hopefully it's very one-eyed. Nice. So we're still plugging away here, nearly finished. Well, nearly, apart from the headlands. We'll pretty much have all the Treflin covered up. Running a little bit low on the old AdBlue. 8%. I don't know, but 5% it starts winding down the power, so we'll have to bring some of that out first thing in the morning, or first thing a bit later this morning. It's barely 2 now. Anyway, we're gradually just chewing away at it. Well, that'll be it for the night. We got still 8% AdBlue. I don't really want it to downrate on me. So, and with that, see you in the morning. Hopefully I'll have a bit better voice by then. Morning, beautiful morning. Let's see if we knock this barley over. First off, we'll I think we'll fill the seeder. At least with enough barley to finish. I've probably got about 14 hectares left. Then fuel, move the trucks, spray these 2 paddocks before it gets too windy. Complete, and then we've got to do all the seed changeover and everything, get ready for lentils, and then try and get these coulters on. Hopefully the last time ever for back into this setup. This is next year. Well, lentils should be able to do it with just the truck, and hopefully it's the last big job. And next year we have the other setup finally. Oh, we've got through another year anyway. Geez. At least it's good for driving practice. That's for dang sure. I've definitely learned how to back a machine. Even though sometimes you wouldn't know it. That's pretty well right. Maybe an inch or 2 further back, but not too far off. Alright. I'm going to get in that truck and shovel it out, but there should be enough, I think. Seed set going to need a good clean up before we sell it. It will be for sale. Good unit. Another day, another fill. So we've done AdBlue. I've got to make a road trip for some more of that at some stage. I've got to do something about that too. Ah, wow. We'll get it done eventually, but everything seems to take longer than it should. I guess, does anyone else find that? You think of the time frame that something should take, then double it, and then it might take twice as long as that. And then it's about right, you know? Ah, well, we'll get there. No stress. Keep in mind when we make these frame up, it comes in line with that tape, both sides, right there. Well, there's another one nearly down on the barley home stretch now. It's definitely wet under all that stubble. Kind of nice. Alright, let's have a out for a bit of photo time, but just having a look at the job it's doing. Old timers wouldn't have liked, but I think it's doing a bloody good job. Like, it's set down pretty well, got a bit of moisture underneath, so it's getting into it, and the press wheels, yeah, smoothing it out. It's amazing, just that first working comes up really nice. So they're not bashing the life out of it, so I'm pretty happy. To my sister for doing some filming. So that is the end of the barley, I hope. Very good. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Crawford, how do you feel about finishing the 2023 seeding?
Well, I haven't finished it yet.
Oh.
There's only the barley, so still got some lentils. Lentils. Alright. Thank you all.
Right.
Well, I normally wouldn't worry that much, but they're talking rain tomorrow, and I think it'll be awfully windy in the morning, so we better clean this barley out. Yeah. Don't want to get caught with that, because we want to start getting ready for lentils and try and get the coulters on too. Okay, let's try that again. That came off before. I'm only doing it with a cable tie, but what was annoying, there's no way you get it back, so how the hell it come out, I don't know. But anyway, it's going. Cleaned out, get ready for the lentils. Get rid of the old one-eyed cyclops.